celebrating the dirge for Bruce, also known as the second line, and celebrating a wonderful life that he had with St. Gabriel's Brass Band leading the way. Bruce Brennan was born on February 11th, 1954. He had an older brother already, William Brennan, and soon after it was me. I came along. I'm the younger sister, Pam Brennan. We loved our upbringing. We were glad that we had what we did. Our parents were quite opposite one another. They managed to get along for most of their lives until they didn't. My mom was more radical and my dad was a little more conservative. We were very activist in the anti-war movement. My mom opened a coffee house in 1963 at which Bruce and I and Willie enjoyed the folk music, and she also made our home a safe home for draft dodgers. Bruce went to an alternative high school in the mountains of Santa Cruz. He traveled a lot. He liked hitchhiking around, and finally he might actually be called to the draft. He realized that he could buy land outside this country. The popular saying was, love it or leave it. So he said, I'm going to leave it if I have to stay away from the war. Thought he could make a Disneyland or some kind of a water park or something wonderful up there. He built an amazing geodesic dome, thank you Bucky Fuller. Yeah, and he had it for 2 years. It was really a beautiful, beautiful work of art. Bruce was a great chef, I don't know, born with it I think, mostly. Chefing, catering, cooking, partying. He was living in Southern California for many years, enjoying Venice Beach and LA and doing catering. My dad had a stroke in 1987, and I said, let's buy a house together in San Francisco, be able to purchase an amazing Victorian. I had had some carpentry, and so had Bruce, so we made it indeed a fixer-upper. He was doing all kinds of motion pictures. He was an extra. And I was too, in the doors with him. We had to go dressed like hippies. Felt awfully natural to us. We had most of our own clothing on. Bruce was also a fabulous artist. He was doing welding, and most of which was made from junk that he found. He dug out the backyard of about 5 feet deep of debris and saved every little piece of trash that he could find and made it a collage. He was very clever, very patient, and he was very creative. Bruce had a great opportunity to star in his own cooking show. So the Hippie Gourmet was started very much with humble beginnings, and our trial period initially was feeding our guests in the house here. Our following grew as our quality evolved. National PBS was interested and led to a cookbook deal, and then Bruce became a household name. There were international travelers, Switzerland, Amsterdam, Italy, Vancouver Island, and many other locations. He had a blast. He had a really good time. He was a great housemate and a great brother, great person, very generous, often more generous than I thought he should be. Bruce's legacy lives within us. With his art, generosity, kindness, and most of all, this channel, where we can find him whenever we want. Sharing his recipes from around the world with all of you. We're among friends and family who have traveled near and far.
The Hippie Gourmet is brought to you by the Hippie Gourmet's quick and simple cookbook for healthy eating, available in stores wherever books are sold.
Bye.